A while back, I made a video saying that I am not buying. I sold a lot of altcoins and it looks like I'm getting pretty ready to buy again. I want to show you some charts that if you are interested in crypto and you have some money on the sideline, or maybe you have some altcoins you want to get rid of to buy back later, then this might be pretty interesting for you because there are a couple of charts showing me that, somewhere this month could be pretty nasty for altcoins. So also, if you're holding altcoins, just keep it in mind. You do not have to act necessarily. I'm not saying what to do. I'm just saying keep this in mind. I think this is one of my most important videos so far. So, subscribe to the channel. Let's get it to 1,000 subscribers. You are welcome to join the family. We're almost there. Let's dive into it. And first thing I want to show you is just an update, right? Today is the 5th of September. Bitcoin has pretty much done, well, nothing the last couple of days. If you look at the chart for the last few days, it is just going sideways and nothing really happens. Same happened, the end of August. We went sideways as well. And then we had a pretty big drop. Well, not that big, but we had a drop. And now we are going sideways again. And it's not always sideways drop, sideways drop, sideways drop. At a certain point, we will go up again. Definitely. And I think, one of the most important dates to look at is this date right here. For now, it looks like beginning of October or the second week of October should be pretty interesting because we are in this downward trend since the bear market basically started, right? Since November. Once we, a couple of days back, we were here in this area. And if this was still support, then we should have seen something very spectacular at the end of September, beginning of October, where we kind of broke this. And I am personally still expecting Bitcoin to go around $19,000 basically, because I don't see a lot of support where we are sitting right now. We generated support, but there was not really previous support. That was more around this area. So if you do not mind this line, and if you do not mind this line, to make it a little more clear, then this is the triangle that we are in right now, right? And here it should be a big decision time for Bitcoin, unless we will break this as well. Then we have to see what the next big support is, and then it will probably take a little longer, of course, right? For now, end September up till the second week of October, depending on what Bitcoin does in the meantime. We have lost the 200 weekly moving average for quite a while already. This is history in the making right here. We tried to get this as support. We managed to do it for a while, but not for long. We broke it again. And I really start feeling like, is the 200 weekly moving average really that important then? Because we are more, hold up by these horizontals and these diagonals and not by this indicator. But cool, okay. For now, still pi cycle bottom indicator shows us that it was right. We haven't made a low yet. It might happen. It might happen. A lot of things show me that it won't happen. And a lot of things show me that there's a chance that it will happen. So there are a lot of different indicators that, are in battle right there. So, half of them will be wrong at the end of the day. So how much can you trust these indicators still? I don't know. Therefore, I'm sitting 50% crypto, 50% cash right now. I don't know what the market is going to do. All I know that if we are not at the bottom, we are at least very near the bottom, right? So, if you are fully in cash for some reason, there's nothing wrong with a little dollar costing right now. But what I want to show you when it comes to this video, and that's more for the weekly chart. This is basically what I showed you in the video before as well, but now things are getting closer and it's getting pretty exciting right here. First, if we look at Bitcoin, and we're going to take a look at some altcoins, but if we take a look at Bitcoin as it is the leading asset in the crypto space, the stochastic RSI, man, that's just one thing you want to see. We are pretty overbought right now and we are coming down. Okay, the last time we were that overbought, we came down from $48,000 till, this lowest point right here, which was $18,000. Time before that, when we were that overbought, that was in the peak of the last bull run. So we went from $70,000 all the way down to $33,000. So these were pretty big drops, right? Like more than 50%. Now, we aren't that overbought as that we were back then, but still, we come pretty close, and we were overbought. The RSI, on the other hand, is now sitting very low compared to the last time where it was like in the mid-range, and the time before that where the RSI was nearing the overbought range. So that's slightly a positive thing right now, but still we are overbought. And an RSI, a stochastic RSI, it does reset. Now, what do I expect? Well, I expect the stochastic RSI to reset and be there for a while, and then we go up, right? And once we go up, we can stay up long. We can also stay down for a long time. I mean, it could all happen, right? But when this happens, it basically means that the price goes down as well, right? And then you have to ask yourself, like, okay, if you're a Bitcoin maxi, then you should just look at this. Then it all doesn't really matter. But if you are mostly into altcoins like I am, then it's getting a little more exciting right here. Because if I look at the Bitcoin dominance, I feel like, shit, we are fucked, sir. Because if you look at the Bitcoin dominance, what do you see? We are in this range since April 2021. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And now we're down again. Chances that we will go up again are pretty high, of course. Also, given the fact that the stochastic RSI of the Bitcoin dominance is completely flat. This has no pulse anymore. This is just dead, right? This will go up. It was the same as here, where we were that much down. You see, and then we went back up. And what happens? We go all the way to the top of this range. This is a very big range. This is a range of 22% on the Bitcoin dominance, right? What happens if Bitcoin decides to, worst case, well, realistic, yeah, no, I don't know. One scenario is that Bitcoin will do this. Will go a little sideways, right? Even though I think this will happen. But okay. If Bitcoin goes sideways and the Bitcoin dominance will go up again, which is pretty likely, what will happen then? I don't know if you can hear that. I think Putin's here. So shit to the charts. No, but what will happen if this happens and Bitcoin goes flat? Then it means that altcoins will go down pretty much, right? I mean, nothing really happens to Bitcoin, but more money is going into Bitcoin. So where does the money come from? From altcoins. Now, another scenario, which is worse, but pretty likely, is that the Bitcoin dominance goes up, of course, while Bitcoin goes down. If that happens, then altcoins are really, then yeah, it depends on how you look at it. One way to look at it is you are wrecked, sir. Your altcoins are gonna bleed hard, like at least 50% down, at least like half, maybe even more, 70-80% from here could happen, really. So that's not that good. Another way to look at it, of course, is to see it as the best buying opportunity of a lifetime, right? If you are well prepared, if you think that this is a likely scenario, you don't have to, be convinced that this is going to happen, but consider the fact that this might happen. I mean, yeah, doesn't look that weird to me. Then you should prepare, in my opinion. And then you have to take a look at your altcoins watch list and feel like, okay, where am I going to buy? Because let me show you the medium risk, for example, Matic, I don't know. If we look at that, what do you see on the weekly chart? Well, it kind of confirms it, doesn't it? Because the stochastic RSI on this is basically every altcoin right now. But the stochastic RSI here is also super overbought, right? So what probably will happen is that is a perfectly trigger for this one to come down, and that the altcoins go down as well. Yeah, and then you have to take a look at like, okay, what are my buying levels right here? Because then you really have to take a look at your favorite charts of altcoins. I feel like, okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to buy? And you know, I'm not saying panic sell right now. Never panic sell. Don't go after this video immediately sell everything you have because you think it will come down. Because there's probably a bit of time. If we look at Bitcoin on the daily, the daily is not looking that great anymore as well, so you might want to panic sell right now. 2 days still going up, so the 2 days might hold a little bit. 3 days is pointing to the upward side, so we might have a bounce before this all happens. This Polygon again, what the fuck. Bitcoin 2 days, 3 days is down, 2 days it's going up. The daily is still going up a little bit. So yeah, on the shorter term, I feel like it might have a little bounce, but I don't expect much of it, to be really honest. Also, if we look at the XY, it's I thought it would make a double top, but on the other hand, it's just making high, man. I can't make anything else of it, unless this is not even a fake out anymore. I mean, we already had the confirmed high right here, so. Yeah, also one thing that shows me that things are not ready to go up yet. This is just making high highs right here. If we look at USDT dominance, then we'll see that it is, well, it's sitting at a resistance, but you know, there's a chance. I mean, this is quite low again, so this might do this, goes down, retest it, so that this can beautifully reset. And once this gets up, it rebounds right here, breaks, and I can see that happen. So I am almost ready to buy, but as soon as this happens. So I'm just looking at my watch list, and now I'm preparing, man. Now I feel like this might be the last chance as well, because I think things will get better pretty soon though, but not until we have that last pretty terrifying shakeout, which will make a lot of people give up, to be honest. I don't want to be bearish. I'm always bullish, but I also try to be realistic. I don't want to be always bullish when things are bearish, right? That's stupid. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to my watch lists. I have my medium risk, my gaming, my all that, and I'm just looking like, okay, what can we expect now, right? So Cardano, for example, if you're interested in Cardano, let's take a look at the weekly chart. The weekly chart for Cardano shows that, and also why I am short-term bearish but long-term bullish is because the RSI itself is really low, right? This will go up eventually, but yeah, I feel like the shakeout needs to happen. So what I'm doing, again, I'm looking at my altcoins and I'm just making buy zones, man. That's what I'm doing right now. So I feel like, man, Cardano, I'm buying a little bit here, although I think it will go lower. I'm buying a little bit here. If it goes here, I'm buying here. I don't think, and I especially don't think it will go here, but I always keep cash on the sideline, and I make these ridiculous buying points. And I really recommend everybody, without giving you financial advice, it's a recommendation, anybody to do that, right? Make sure, I don't know how, but make sure you have cash, right? And if you have it and this happens, you're good, you're really good. Because I also am convinced that good quality altcoins will go back to their all-time high, right? But if you manage to, for some reason, buy here 10 cents and it gets back to $3, then you do a 30x on a very low risk, altcoin. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, right? So I just do this for every project that I have. Chainlink as well, buying between this zone right here, and I could specify more by saying for Chainlink, for example, great buying opportunity at around $3.30. So that's really what I'm looking for. I'm having a lot of cash. I sold a while ago when things were pretty low, and some people were like, "Why? You had way better opportunities." Yeah, because I didn't do it back then, and I feel like it's going to be we get by better opportunities. To put it, optimistic. We get nice discounts. We get good opportunities. On the other hand, you can say we will get wrecked if you are too exposed to altcoins. So it's basically perspective right here. So that's what I'm expecting. Do with it whatever you want. Don't do with it whatever you want. I don't really care. I just want to let you know that this is a possibility, and in my eyes also a high probability. Right. So keep it to consideration. Also remember that if this happens and you have your cash, it is a great time to be alive then, because most of the people, and you really have to know that if you watch this and you have to realize like, okay, I'm still one of the few people that's out there. I'm still one of the few people that's looking into buying at these points instead of selling, going away, not looking back. And once the bull market continues and we are already here again or something like that, then FOMO in. No, that's not how you make money. That's how you make a little money if you're lucky. But this is where it happens. This is where you really change your life, dude. Really, girl, whatever. This is where you change your life, right? You can witness this right here. We will go back here, of course, and you can witness it. But that doesn't change your life if you are not here, if you don't prepare. I really feel like I need to preach this a lot. Right? Also to myself though, because I witnessed a couple of bull runs and bear markets, and I never took optimal use of it. But I learned so much, and now I am so ready that if I applied this in the couple of last 3 bull runs, if I started with $1,000, I bet you I have multiple millions of dollars right now, because you make 100x on 100x on 100x. Do the math. It's crazy. So I'm ready for this, man. I hope you are too. I really hope you are too, so we can really just laugh. Like in the next video, we do a massive FOMO factory live stream where everybody is welcome. We don't say shit. We just do a 5-hour live stream just That's what we're going to do. Yeah, I'm excited, man. So if you are too, smash that like button, be a part of the family, leave a comment, like the video, push it a little bit into YouTube's algorithm, and I feel like the world needs to see this right now. I'm a little scared, of course, because we're going to lose a little money in the meantime, probably, but this is going to give us the best opportunity ever. Guys, thanks for watching. Let's celebrate in the next bull run. See you tomorrow. Bye.